Hello everyone, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate you all. So my people, yesterday Bishop Feyi Daniels was sentenced to life imprisonment as well as 3 years in jail by Lagos courts. How does these two go together? Life imprisonment, 3 years in jail. Does it make sense? Please, you guys should explain this to me in the comment section. So he was convicted for rape as well as sexual assault. Just take a look. I'll be right back.
Back here in Lagos, the Lagos State Sexual Offences and Domestic Violence Court has sentenced the founder of Irene Christian Ministry, Feyi Daniels, to life imprisonment for raping his 23-year-old assistant pastor, names withheld. Justice Rahman Oshodi also sentenced the defendant to 3 years imprisonment for sexually assaulting another member of his church, aged 19 years. Those terms will run concurrently. Kemi Foladiemo has more.
In count one, Justice Ramon Oshodi said he believed the testimony of the first complainant, as well as other witnesses who gave direct evidence, which weren't contradicted at any point, despite the defendant's denials. But the judge acquitted the defendant of the second count of raping another church member at his home in 2020. The court said the prosecution fails to prove the elements of the use of force, fear of harm by the complainant, and misrepresentation by the defendants to establish guilt beyond all reasonable doubt.
The court cannot, for that Christmas, it cannot dash out judgments, it cannot dash out sentencing. If the court, looking at the value of the evidence before it, has said that the first complainant was a victim, was actually raped by the convict, yes, then the court is right in its wisdom.
This is to send a stern warning to every one of you who think that you can manipulate vulnerable women and girls in the name of the Lord. Survivors will get justice. You will find yourself in a place where you will not be able to escape one day. You can continue to fool everybody, but you will not be able to fool all the people all the time.
A lot of men do these crimes. A lot of pastors, big men, they do this. But it is about the survivors speaking up. So this has emboldened everybody who is a survivor of sexual assault.
Defense counsel Adebayo Adigbite had urged the court to use his discretion in sentencing, but lead prosecutor Babajide Boyi asked that he be sentenced as charged. The court said the 43-year-old cleric, who didn't have regard for truth, was a risk to the society and should spend the rest of his life behind bars.
Justice Oshodi said that the cleric Feyi Daniels abused his dominant position to sexually violate two members of his church. The court also held that even though it imposed the maximum sentencing on the convict as directed under the Lagos criminal laws of 2015, it will still not erase the harm that the convict has already wreaked on his victims. Kemi Foladiemo, TVC News, Lagos.
For more on this, a lawyer and human rights activist, Toyin Taiwojo, joins me on the news. Well, thank you for joining us. This judgment is coming just 3 months after a celebrated case of defilement against a medical doctor. What does the judgment portend for the fight against sexual and gender-based violence in Nigeria and Lagos in particular?
Thank you for having me. I'm really very glad that this judgment came at a time like this. Like you said, it is 3 months after the Oladeyes case, we're having this judgment back-to-back, celebrated cases. And in all, the survivor is the winner. Because if you look at everything that's been happening, especially our culture of silence and enabling these crimes, you find out that there was little or nothing that pointed to the fact that, oh, these survivors could get justice. But with this, it shows the state's commitment to making sure that Lagos State is not only crime-free, but is a place that women, vulnerable persons, can beat their hands on their chest and say, yes, we are secure, we are safe. Going further, you will have to realize also that it is not just a win, even for just Lagos State. It is a direction that the whole country, would be able to follow, because Lagos State is living what they preach.
As it is, Bishop Daniels still has a right of appeal. What is your expectation?
Well, in this country, and as far as our judiciary is concerned, the Supreme Court remains the apex court. So yes, he has a right to appeal. But looking at the well-detailed judgment that that Justice Oshodi Ramon, gave, this judgment spanned. He's reading the judgment span like 2 hours. We sat down. He gave reasons for why he's arriving at a decision. And you will recall that out of the 4 charges against him, 2 failed. He was only convicted on 2 of those charges. So it shows that it was not as if the honorable judge just arrived at a decision out of the blue. He took his time, went through the evidences. He made mention that the proceedings was even 325 pages that he had to go through before he arrived at the judgment. Yes, Bishop Feyi Daniels has a right to the appellate court, but, well, he can try his luck there. But I do not see the appellate court overturning the decision of the lower court.
I hope you guys saw everything that happened yesterday in the Lagos court. So since that yesterday, some of his members have been coming out and they're accusing Bola Tinubu as well as APC. They said that APC and Bola Tinubu are behind what happened yesterday because this bishop prophesied what is going to happen during the election as well as after election. And he said that Tinubu will be arrested in the day of inauguration and Peter Obi will be sworn in. Let me just read what a newspaper published. So, Tinubu APC at work. Church members open up as Bishop Feyi Daniels sentenced to life imprisonment. Some followers of Bishop Feyi Daniels, who was sentenced to life imprisonment for the rape of his assistant, have accused Bola Tinubu and APC for victimizing their pastor. Bishop Daniels, the founder and the leader of the Iren Christian Ministry in Lagos, was convicted and sentenced to life imprisonment for rape and 3 years in Kirikiri for sexual assault on Friday. But church members, in their reaction, said that Bishop was being victimized because he prophesied that Tinubu would be arrested on his inauguration and Peter Obi would be sworn in. So, my people, if you have not seen that prophecy video, let me just put it here so that you guys can watch it as well.
However, so because there is no money to buy vote, he will lose in the polls. But already there is a partnership with a man in the system that will cause the vote to be rigged. So suddenly I saw the numbers dropping, and I saw INEC announcing BAT as the winner. However, follow me. I even saw what he was wearing. He was announced winner, and we will see a video where we'll do like this. The video will trend. Because I've lived in the future. Follow me. He will be declared winner on falsehood. But follow me carefully. A revolution is coming. A greater than NSAS is coming. People, the doors will be shut. You will not go to work. You will be in your houses. How will this revolution start? Hear me. How will the revolution start? Somehow the information will spill out that the election was rigged. And the youth will get to the street. It won't just be Lagos. It will be almost every state of Nigeria. The youth will get to the street and they will start the protests. These protests will will lead to a revolution. Hear me? Peter Obi will go to court. He'll go to court. And the day for swearing him, Tinubu, will come. I saw white, I saw green. About to be sworn in that day. And everybody that I said is the next president will be rejoicing. They will say, yes, I told you. Prophet that don't see far, was I tell you, didn't I tell you Tinubu is the next president? And while at that event, it looks like a very open ground, like a stadium like center. I'm telling you what will happen. So while at that event, military men will come in and they will arrest Tinubu. I'm playing a movie before you, Abi. So that you will know that prophecy is not just calling people's name. Mark my words. I'm speaking from my office. I'm not speaking by a gift. He'll be arrested.
So my people, that was the prophecy he prophesied about the election, and he said that Tinubu will be arrested in the inauguration day, but it did not happen. Yes, it did not happen. So because of that, this is where his member got this belief that Tinubu and APC, they are behind what happened yesterday. To be honest, if this bishop actually did what they accuse him of, I think he deserved what he got, if you ask me honestly. But if he didn't, they did this thing to him because of the prophecy that he prophesied about the election as well as Tinubu, then let God be the judge. I believe if he is innocent, one way or the other, God will free him. One way or the other, God will make a way for him. He will be free if truly that this thing they accuse him of, that he did not do it. But if he did it, I think he deserves it. Yes. So for his members coming out to say all this, that Tinubu and the APC, they are behind it, I know that they are angry because it's very painful seeing your daddy GO or your bishop, prophet, anybody, going life imprisonment. Oh my God. This is so bad for him. This is so bad. So my people, what do you think about his members coming out to defend him, saying that Tinubu and the APC are behind this, that this is political motivated? So I would love you guys to leave your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe if today is your first time here. Like this video, okay, and share it as well. Thanks so much everyone for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye bye for now.